Hello, my name is Sarah Spalding, and I'm the ECATTS Customer Support Manager. Welcome to our brand new YouTube channel. Today I will walk you through how to create an account in ECATTS. This is for people who have never before had an account. We are going to start at the URL environmentaltraining.ecatts.com. I will include any pertinent links that I talk about during this video in the description box below. The link environmentaltraining.ecatts.com takes you to the ECATTS site. Simply click here at the bottom of the page and you will be immediately directed to the Welcome to ECATTS page. At this page, registered users can log into their already created accounts, or new users can create new accounts. Users who are creating an account for the first time require a registration password. This password can be obtained in a couple ways. The easiest way is if you are a user who has a .mil email address. If that's the case, you simply need to click the link in the center of the page, enter your email address at the next page, and click Send Password. A password will be sent directly to your inbox. You might need to wait a couple minutes for that password to arrive. Alternately, your supervisor can provide you with a registration password. If you don't have a .mil email address and your supervisor can't provide you with a password, you can email the ECATTS support line or call us at 866-730-4253 and we can provide you with that password. Once you have obtained the registration password, simply type it into the box in the center of the page that says registration password and click Create. You will be redirected to an account registration form. The account registration form is fairly straightforward. Enter your name, middle initial, especially if you have a fairly common name, email address, and confirm your email address again. After you've done that, you're going to choose your own unique login ID and password. Make this something that you'll remember, but something that's unique enough that somebody else won't have it. The only requirement for your login ID is that it's longer than 5 characters. Please do not use the registration password for either your login ID or your password on this page. After you've entered your personal information at the top of the page, you're going to select your training type. Unless you have been sent to ECATTS specifically to take amphibian and reptile training, please do not select DoD training on this drop-down list. Instead, select another training type that best describes what you do on base. For our purposes now, I'm going to choose military assigned base or installation. You will notice that every drop-down you select during this process will reset the page because the subsequent choices are dependent upon the previous choices, if that makes sense. Sometimes users who are doing this on military computers tell us that they have some issues with this because the computers are slow on base. Something we sometimes suggest is that folks try doing the creation of the accounts on their phones, and a lot of times that works better. That was just an aside. So then you'll select your service branch, and you will select the state that you're working in, or the U.S. territory, or the foreign country that you're working in. And after you do that, you will be prompted to select the base at which you're working. Finally, you're going to select the UIC that you are assigned to. It's really important that you take a minute to select your proper UIC. This way, your training manager or base administrator will be able to find you on his or her reports in either the training manager or the administrator area. If your UIC is not listed, you'll notice that the very first dropdown is My UIC is not listed. Simply select that and you can continue with the training and then maybe mention it to your supervisor later, and you can go back and update it. After you select your UIC, you're going to select whatever jobs or duties you do on base. Again, it's important that you select these correctly because this is what drives the training that you're assigned in ECATTS. Once you've selected your training, you can take a look and see if there's any advanced training that you're required to do. You could select that here. Finally, at the bottom of the page, click whether you'd like to receive newsletters from ECATTS and agree to the terms of use. When you have finished with all that, click Register, and you will be directed to your ECATTS homepage. Congratulations! Now you have an account. There will be more videos regarding how to use the account that you've created now, but I just want to quickly show you where to find the training that you've been assigned. At the very top of the page, there's a link that says Training Plan. If you select this link, you will see the training plans that you're assigned. And as you can tell, these are based exclusively on the jobs and responsibilities that we checked when we were doing our registration. Simply click on the Go to Training.
Basics of Environmental Legislation.
And the training will be read right to you, or you can turn that off. Click Next Page, Next Page, as you proceed through the training, and then there's a test at the very end of the training. Click Home to go back to the home page. And if you want to look for all the different trainings that we offer, simply click on the All Available Training link in the center of the page. And then you can search for the training that way. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you next time.